Good morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you decide to watch this. It is Monday night while I'm doing it because tomorrow I have some errands to run and stuff. So I wanted to make sure I got your video done today before tomorrow so that you guys have it. And I want to explain one of your lessons with you, and I wanted to make sure I could do that with you guys. So I hope your Monday was great, and I hope you guys got some stuff done. Savannah sent me some things. Nora sent me some things. It was awesome. Keep sending them to me. Brinley has been like on a roll this week. I don't even know what has gone into this girl. I'm very excited. Ryland's been working really hard on things. So please make sure you guys are sending me things. I want to like shout you out on our videos that you're doing really awesome things, but I can't do that if I don't see you. I did notice that on one of your fraction assignments, there was a challenge, fraction challenge number 1. I saw that 4 of you did them. It's a like online quiz. I believe it's in one of your from last week. Bobby's done it. Aiden did it. Ryland did it. And somebody else did it. I can't remember who it was. But there was only 4 of you that did it. So please make sure you guys get that stuff done. It's really important for you guys to get all these little pieces done. Trying to get you guys ready for 4th grade. So it's important that you guys get this kind of stuff done, all right? Which is part of your lesson for tomorrow. I have added an assignment in Google Classroom. It is actually going to be 2 things under this. You also have gotten an email, hopefully, from Flocabulary. In the Flocabulary assignment is a fraction assignment. It's an equivalent fraction assignment, okay? So if you got an email, you should have, fingers crossed that it went out, you need to log into Flocabulary. It is your school email as your username. You could probably click on login with Google and type, and then click on your Gmail account and stuff, okay? If it asks for a class code, I don't have one. I can't even find it. So hopefully it doesn't. So if you can't get into that tomorrow, let me know so I can keep digging into this class code so you guys can do this equivalent fraction assignment on Flocabulary. So you're going to log in with Google. So hopefully you can sort of see my screen. I'm going to try to, we're multitasking here today. No, not very good. Maybe I'll send another video. I'll probably send another video of how to get into Flocabulary, but I'm pretty sure it sent you an email because I've added all your emails, your school emails. Otherwise, you can go to flocabulary.com and type in login with Google and type in your school email because you're all in there under school email, okay? And there's like 4 different things you need to work on in Flocabulary for math on equivalent fractions. So please get that done. Again, this stuff is really important, guys. Don't think it's just busy work that you guys can just whatever. We're trying to get you ready for 4th grade. So it's really important you guys are getting some of this stuff done as much as you can, all right? But don't stress yourselves out. Don't freak out. Don't be like, oh my God, I didn't get it done today. I'll do it. You can do it tomorrow. It's okay. But I want you to get it done. I should see more than 4 of you on a challenge fraction, which is going to be, you're going to have another one of those. So there's challenge, I think it's challenge number 3 or number 2. So you guys need to be doing those things. I can see what you're doing. So I need you to make sure you get on there. Julietta told me she moved up a level on Lexia, and I'm going to double check your Lexia tomorrow. So we'll shout out to everybody who's gone up in levels in Lexia. I can still see all that stuff. I can see what you're doing on Freckle. So I really want you guys to get this stuff done, okay? And again, if you need help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here for the most part. Except tomorrow morning when I have to go to the doctor's. It's my final one for my head. I'm really excited. Well, not my final one, but just the final one of that piece. But anyway, it's exciting. So I need you guys to work hard. Ask me questions if you need them. I'm going to more than likely do our Google Meet on Thursday. I just have to make probably Friday because I have a meeting on Thursday. So it kind of just depends on things. So, all right. You need me, Dojo me, Google Classroom me, send me an email. I have access to all 3 of them when I'm not here. And then as soon as I get back, I'm here. Okay. I try to stay on top of them when I'm not here. And I try to stay on top of them when I am here because I also have Amelia doing 900 other things. Anyway, now that you got the gist of my life right this minute, we're going to read the true story. The Three Little Pigs. It's one of my favorite books. Let me tell you, it's so funny. Because we all know the story of the Three Little Pigs, and the wolf came and huffed and puffed and blew their house down, and he was not very nice. Well, this is his side of the story. And we always know that characters have multiple sides of the story. Think about it in our own situations. When we have a conversation with somebody, if I'm talking to my husband and Amelia's listening to our conversation, is she really getting the full conversation? Probably not. When you're listening to only parts of conversations, you're missing the other side of the story. Or if you and your friend are fighting, and there's always that middle person who's going to go back between both of you that are friends, and she's telling you one thing, but really it's something else, you're not getting the whole side of the story. So the wolf feels that he did not get his story told. So this is the true story, as per the wolf, of what happened to the Three Little Pigs. It's funny. Everybody knows the story of the Three Little Pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. Sorry, you can see so much junk in my house. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. I mean, really, he's just being honest. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold, and I ran out of sugar. I mean, when we bake, we need some sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now, this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He built his house out of straw. Duh. Can you believe it? I mean, who in his right mind would build a house of straw? Because think about it, guys. When the wind blows, what's going to happen to a straw house? It's going to collapse. So, of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk into someone else's house. So I called, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar from my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt the sneeze coming on. Well, I huff and snuff. And I sneezed a great sneeze. Achoo! And you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. Right in the middle of the pile of straw was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it. Think of it as a big cheeseburger, just laying there, or big pizza, or big ham dinner. So, I mean, he's not going to let food go to waste, guys. Like, what would you do? Would you eat it? Probably. But anyway, if you would have just answered him, I was feeling a little better. But I still didn't have my cup of sugar, so I went to the next neighbor's house. The neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He built his house out of sticks. And I mean, we all know what happens with sticks, depending on how strong they are. Are they really going to hold up to some wind? I rang the bell of the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. See him? The little hairs on his chinny chin chin. A little weird. There it is. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and snuffed. I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's because it was built kind of just like it. When the dust cleared, there was the second pig. Dead as a doornail. Wolf's honor. So there we go again. Perfectly good ham dinner, guys. Now you know food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open. So I only did the only thing I knew there was to do. I had dinner again, guys. I was hungry. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little better, and I still didn't have the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. He built his house out of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And you know what that rude little porker answered? Get out of here, Mr. Wolf. Don't bother me again. Oh, man. You think he's making a man? He sounds a little mad. I mean, he did eat his two brothers. I'd probably be a little angry, too. Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't give me one little cup for my dear old sweet granny's birthday cake. What a pig. I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of the cake when I felt my cold coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed once again. Achoo! Then the third little pig yelled, and your granny can sit on a pin. Oh, man, this wolf is going to get angry. He's picking on Granny. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fellow, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down the pig's door. And the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene, not a sneen, guys. Sorry. But I mean, come on, you guys would be mean. The rest, as they say, is history. The news reporters found out about the two pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all the huff and pluff and blow your house down, and they made me the big bad wolf. That's it. The real story. I was framed. Poor Mr. Wolf. But maybe, could you loan me a cup of sugar? I mean, he still wants to make a birthday cake for his granny, guys. So, never judge a book by its cover. Ta-da! There's always two sides to a story, whether it is an actual story or a conversation you're having with a friend. So make sure that if you're angry at somebody that you hear both sides of the story, your friend is listening to you and you are listening to your friend. And if you've got some little people bugging in there, make sure that they're hearing both sides of the stories. Okay. Authors do that because they want you to get perspective of characters. They want to make sure that you can see both sides of a story. If you've ever read Wonder, I know Nora's read it, Savannah has read it, a couple other people have read it. Wonder has multiple sides of a story from different characters' point of view. And the story is told by multiple people, and you can see through the perspective and the eyes of other people of what they think is going on in the story, which is actually really cool. So if Wonder is something, I think you guys should all read Wonder. It's a great book if you haven't read it. That would be a book to look up. But it's got perfect point of view, per author's perspective, multiple entry points of the story. It's great, and it's got lots of good things like that in there. So if you need help tomorrow, send me a dojo, send me an email, send me a Google Classroom thing. Make sure you click on the link. That's 2 links below. Actually, you don't even have to click on that because your assignment is in Flocabulary. So you're going to do the assignment in Flocabulary. Okay. You're going to log in with Google. You're going to click on log in with Gmail, and you're going to log in with your school email. Okay. If it asks for a class code, check your email. I don't know what the email looks like that is sent to you guys. So that got really dark because my computer turned off. So look at that email. It may have a class code in there. I don't have it. So I will keep digging tomorrow if I can't find it. But I kind of dug around tonight. I'm going to can't talk today. I'm going to talk to some people if you guys can't get in there, but let me know. Please make sure you guys are getting your stuff done. I know that you guys got introduced to a new story today and reading. So make sure you guys are getting your stuff done. Make sure you're sending me things. Keep me up to date in your world. Savannah, thank you for telling me what you did this weekend. I think you were the only one who did. So come on, guys. Move it. All right. I love you. I miss you. I hope you guys had a great night today. I hope you had a great day on Monday. I hope your Tuesday is fantastic, and I will see you soon. I love you. I miss you. Adios.